Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to RT365. My name is Rick and this is your channel, guys. Today with me, we have JWALK and we have PRIDEFUL Vet. Guys, today's show is going to be super amazing. We're going to be talking about a bunch of things related to the veteran community. And I definitely want you guys to be here, be part of this. Okay, guys? So, let's get with the show, guys. Let's get with the show. Prideful Vet, JWALK, what's going on, guys? How we doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, man? Happy Friday.
Man, this is it's good, man. It is good.
JWALK, what's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm hanging in there. I made it through another great week, and hey, I'm here.
That's what's up.
It's been a long time, man. Since last time we well, it's gonna be what, a whole week. So we haven't spoken in a little while. So but we're coming back here, so we can talk to the audience, and then we can answer some questions, and hopefully we can so help veterans out there to get their things together, guys. So today we got a couple topics. We wanted to talk about some
Got some
issues.
good topics.
We
Good
wanna-
topics on the docket today.
We definitely want to talk about some issues, guys, right here. Which is PTSD. We have to talk about PTSD almost every time that we get together. For one reason or another, because we continue to lose so many veterans on a daily and weekly basis. We need to reduce these numbers, guys. We need to talk about the peer network. We definitely have to talk about how to you guys out there, so you guys can understand, that it's okay to reach out for help, whatever way, shape, or form. Whatever it is, if it's working on your car or just having a talk with someone, we need to talk about that. The next thing we're gonna be talking today is gonna be the transition process for veterans is just huge, guys. We don't get enough time to transition out of the military, and that's one of the things that we need to pay attention to. And then the last thing, guys, that I wanted to talk today, and I'm sure that you guys may want to add some other topics, is finding the right job. What about you guys? What are you guys thinking about it?
Oh, we got one more. We got one more on the
Go
docket.
ahead.
Don't forget the infamous Andrew
Andrew Tate. God,
Tate.
man,
Can I get an E off for him?
Well,
Can I get a donkey of the day?
that guy. That guy is. Andrew Tate. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
This is Andrew Tate. Intro music. Crazy. Andrew Tate. Okay. My bad. Go ahead.
Do we want to start Andrew Tate or
Well, we can definitely start talking about Andrew
we
Tate
here already?
to begin with.
Breathe air.
Breathe air. So, this guy is he's something else. I got to tell you the truth. And I do follow the dude. Pretty much religiously.
You still follow him?
I do follow the guy, man. Because he brings
Oh my goodness.
he brings to the table things that
Sexy YouTubers.
yeah, this is the thing, guys. He brings something to the table that not many YouTubers out there are bringing. If you look at 100 YouTubers, 90% of them are gonna be bringing you the same fluff. The same thing that is trending. He's bringing something that is different. He's targeting a different audience. He does have some difficult topics, but at the end of the day, man, this guy, we have freedom of speech. There's people that do identify with him, and it will be irresponsible of me not to bring it to the topic today. So Andrew Tate, what a guy.
That's your guy.
He's in jail right now.
Haram.
Did you know his record? I'm looking it up right now. His kickboxing record.
Yeah.
He has a total of 85 fights, 76 wins, 9 losses. He's a beast.
He's
Man
good.
is-
He's good.
He's a beast. But now, I guess all that mixed martial arts didn't do anything for him.
He's in jail, man. He's right now in
He's locked up.
He's locked up in Romania. You know, he was what they were saying that he was
Was
he
it
wa-
traffic? Is it the same case?
trafficking women. You know,
Yeah.
allegedly. Uh,
Allegedly.
yeah,
Right.
Let's go.
Right.
but this is the thing. There's the judge and the prosecuting attorneys, they have no proof, and the only proof that they have was some text messages from the people, from the females who were accusing them, the two Americans who were
Yeah.
accusing him and his brother. And guess what happened, guys? The text messages pretty much show them like how you call it, plotting against Andrew Tate. So yeah,
Conspiracy.
yeah, it's
That's
bad,
fire.
man. It's
So is let me ask you. I'm just now hearing about him. Is he a veteran or I mean,
Oh no.
how did you come into contact
so the
With Andrew
with
Tate?
Andrew?
yeah, Andrew Tate is what
Yeah,
many
talk
people
about
call him, misogynist.
Yeah.
He's a misogynist. Everybody.
You remember Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
know, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
He's Kevin Samuels 2.0 in the light skin
Okay.
body.
so
Right. Okay.
so
That's
so
it.
so
Okay.
this is the thing. Misogynist is somebody who's so strongly prejudiced against women, but
Okay.
in reality, I mean, this guy is not all. It's not about that. This guy is about. It's about all ways. It's about
Right.
taking care of women. It's about being the man in a relationship. It's about you know. It's about it's a different whole thing. So
Okay.
He talks about the old ways, you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
women,
Yeah.
you know,
Is he a
cooking.
young
Yeah.
guy, old guy? What?
He it says here that he's 36. He was
Okay.
born December
Young.
1st, 1986. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it, the
You have to
his
look
And
at
women
the
have a
era.
very different mentality to money than men. If you
there
show
is,
a
right?
woman
Yeah.
how to make $1,000 in an hour, she'll think, I only have to work an hour a week. Whereas if you show a man how to make $1,000 in an hour, he thinks, I can make $18,000 a day.
Amen to that.
That's the difference between us.
That's the difference between us.
Right.
This is the type of comment that he makes that
Yeah.
get this guy on. I mean, he was last year, 2022, the most Googled man on earth. He was the most popular man on earth.
Right. Okay.
Crazy. Just imagine.
Yeah.
So he's a billionaire. He's in the casino industry. So he owns a couple
Yeah.
of casinos, offshore. He is an American.
Is he the Latino? Is he older? Well, no, he can't be older because you said 36.
Yeah,
he's
36, yeah.
He's 36.
Okay.
Let me see what his origin is. But I mean, obviously, you can see that Rick loves him.
I like the dude guy.
Shut up, kid.
I like the guy. I do like the guy. I think I cannot identify with everything that he says because I got to tell you the truth. The boss in my house is my wife. Everybody knows that. But what can I say? What he brings to the table is something that we need more in America. I think he is out there preaching to young kids to stand up for themselves, to be strong, to work hard, to stop funding women's in OnlyFans, to stop being simps, to give themselves their. I mean, because right now, right? I mean, let's talk about this. It's men talk right now. Men talk. We are
Okay.
we are on freaking YouTube live right now. But I mean, we're gonna talk like dudes.
Okay,
So-
let's go.
So what will take a woman? What will take a 20-year-old young beautiful woman to get into a yacht? Let's remember this. Daddy doesn't own the yacht. Boyfriend doesn't own the yacht. What will take a 20-year-old woman, beautiful woman, to get into a rich man's yacht?
What will it take?
What will it take?
Opportunity.
Yeah.
She just need to be there.
Yeah, space and
Yeah.
opportunity.
How many?
Well,
Go ahead.
I think submission. Yeah, submission. I
Submission?
mean,
Okay.
most rich men are men with money.
Oh, okay.
Submissive. want submissive women.
Okay. Oh,
So-
perfect. So
Right.
we in the same shit of music right now. Yeah. So
Right,
a woman
right.
just have to be there. You know, get
Right.
her nice bikini, get her nice suntan. But what will
Right.
take a man, a 20-year-old, young, good-looking man, to get into the same yacht?
He gotta be Magic Mike. He gotta
No,
he gotta be something spectacular.
He has to be.
something to catch our eye.
He has to be at 20. Because what will take a man to get to the same yacht? You need to work hard. You need to get your business.
Yeah.
You need to go through tribulations. Maybe by the age of 40,
Right.
you are the owner of that yacht, and then you will be on that
Right.
yacht. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when
I can
people
see
Shut up, kid.
when people talks about these kind of things, I mean, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, well, yeah,
You-
but
you-
that's the advantage
Come on.
that women have, right? At 21, I think most young women are probably more mature than a young 21-year-old man. So, and I found that to be the truth. You know, I met a young lady years ago at 21. I mean, she was in college, had her own house, and you know, and I was in the military, you know, with nothing, no car, no nothing. And I think they're just more mature at that age, so they can pull something like that off. Very few young men. I mean, it has to be built into you, I think,
Okay.
to get into a yacht at 21. You just, you know, you got to be a hustler, basically.
But you see how difficult. You see how
Right.
difficult it's gonna be for the man to get in the same yacht.
Right? Yeah.
A woman just have to show up and
Right.
and you know, if she is on the top, in the top 10 percenter, you know, or the top 5 percentage, you know, then she will be in, you know. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Andrew Tate's. So Andrew Tate, through his messages, okay,
Yeah.
what he's showing is, hey man, don't be looking for that type of woman. Don't be looking for
Yeah,
that woman who's gonna
right.
be on OnlyFans,
Right.
on Instagram, showing her ass,
Yeah.
looking for, you
Right.
know, women with body counts. You know body count,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
right now, 25-year-old women, 25-year-old women who are independent, who are out there
Right.
in the community, what they're doing? They're sleeping around. It's not the 80s, it's not the 90s. They're
Yeah.
sleeping around. So their body count. I mean, there's studies about this. It's 15 body counts on women age 25. 15. So as a man, will you take a woman with a body count of 15, or a woman who's a virgin, or a woman with a body count of 2, or what do you think?
Oh man.
Oh, we're going deep, huh? We're going deep.
Yeah. But I think most people are going to take the body count of 15 to 25 because that's what you got out there. I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay,
hard
okay,
to
okay.
find.
Okay,
right? It's
okay.
hard to find a woman with, you know, with a body count of 2. I mean, it's
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, with a body count too, do you want? Like, that's no practice.
Bro, no.
Right.
Haram!
That is haram, man. Don't.
Haram!
I'm not doing that, man. I'm telling you. I mean,
Yeah.
body count matters. Body counts matter. When I met my wife, she already got a kid. Okay, and let me tell you something. I mean, it was difficult for me to get over, because what my mother and my grandmother was showing me was, oh, you need to get a virgin wife. You know, we are very conservative people out of Puerto Rico. You know, that's like old school shit, like for real. So my mom and my grandmother, they were like, nah, it's not gonna happen. She already got a kid. You are young. You're single. You got no, you know, you probably sleep around 2-3 times. No. And guess what? It took time for me to, like, I have to convince my mother and my grandmother. It took me,
Haram!
it took me time. It took me time to make, you know, to convince her, because I saw the quality on her. I saw the potential on that woman, you know. And we've been together for a couple of years, you know. It's been since 1997, you know. So and I won't be here if it wasn't for her, you know. But I was lucky, bro. I'm telling you, I was lucky. I don't. Do I have the how you call it, the claps?
Yeah, let's go. I have the claps over here.
Yeah, go ahead and say hit him, Harry.
Hold on.
Hit
Where
him,
the
brother.
claps
Hit
at,
him. Hit
bro?
him. There we go.
Where the claps at, bro? Hold on.
I got it, brother. I got it, brother. I got it, brother. I got it. So what can I say? You know, it's what about you guys? You know, what you guys think?
Well, you know, you know, I met my wife. Let me see, back in 1993, yeah, and so we've been married going on 28 years. So, I was young. She was a little bit younger, but I met her in the club, right? This
Oh
is
no.
crazy. No, I met her in the club. It was me and my buddy and her and her girlfriend. So it was four people in the club when I met her, right? I mean, so you know, I think it was more inevitable, you know, that you know, and then when I met her, I didn't look at her as wife material. You know,
Okay.
I looked at her as, you know, hey, a young lady at the time. And once I got to know her, you know, I said, okay, you know, this might can work, you know.
Yeah, might buff out.
Um, yeah. So and then the funny thing is, you know, she asked me to marry her, right? I don't think I had the heart or courage to ask her to marry me, and you know, so but I really weighed it, and then when she asked me, you know, we was walking down the streets of you know, Colorado Springs, um, and just went into the justice of the peace, right? And that was it. You know, no hassle, no fuss. Never looked back. But
Wow.
that was my story. Yeah. So
That is amazing, bro.
yeah.
Man, I think everybody met their wife in the club, innit?
Yeah.
I met my young lady, my
Yeah.
beautiful lady.
Yeah.
I met her in Hawaii in a blacklisted club. You know, blacklisted are clubs that they say are
Haram.
potentially harmful for privates. And since we're on that topic with privates, we should do the transitioning out of the military. But anyways, I met her and I met her in the club. Both of us are not supposed to be there.
Right.
So both of us are just disobeying.
Right.
She's walking in there. She approaches me. She thinks I'm a different rank than I am. You know, so I was like, yeah, of course I'm a sergeant. Yeah, of course. But I was a private. I was a butt private, fresh off the island, fresh onto the island. And then the same thing. No fuss, no mas, man. We got married at the downtown Hawaii. Downtown we were supposed to be looking for the place to get married. So I told her,
Right.
"Come on, let's go recon the place first, and then on the 4th of July, we would get married. You know, so I could remember the date."
Right.
We went the day before the 4th of July. We was like, "Hey, we're here already. Let's just do it." So our anniversary is always going to be the day before the 4th of July.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but I mean, it's the
That's
same
very nice,
concept, man. We just no fuss, no mas. We've been married for about I think we're going on 15 years.
Oh man, excellent.
bro.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent. Good job, man.
Excellent.
this June. No, this July. My bad. This July.
So Rick, let me ask you a question. And do you feel like you're married? I mean, you know, do you have, because some people, you know, are under a lot of pressure to be married. Do you have that, you
That's
know?
a good question.
Yeah.
So when I got with Jasmine, my wife, my queen, my everything, my you know, there we go.
There you go. She
My
wants
the best of the best, you know, the one and only, the one and only,
the
second to
one that's
none.
right behind me.
She is the shotgun is pointing to the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when I got with her, you know, I was 17. You know, I used to play basketball next to. I mean, I have so many memories, man.
Right.
And the good thing about now that I'm more adult, because when I got with her, when we started the relationship, I was a naive individual. I didn't knew too much. I mean, you name it. I was just a kid,
Right.
straight from the country kid. I was just it was hard. But the thing that me as an adult now, a better father, son, brother, what everything better now myself. The reason why I think that my relationship with her was meant to be is because I got good memories. I got no memories of shit. I got no memories of my military career. Like I do remember a couple things, but it's not like I'm thinking how many times I DCQ or
Right.
how many NCOERs I signed. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
How many times I went to the field? But with Jasmine, when I met her, I got those memories. I remember me playing next to her house basketball with my friends. I remember her coming to my work. I remember those little things. So now I can tell you that now at 40, I'm 43, 44 now, but I will say after 37, 38, 39, 40, that's when I started like becoming the man that I am right now because I am first generation trying to break it through, creating this generational wealth. Now um, I can tell you that she's meant to be, and yes, I feel married because I mean of the memories that I have. That's the
Yeah.
best. That's the best way I can put it, man. Because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
weird, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
So that's
Someone has to
really a
fucking
good
flip
thing.
the
But
burgers,
some
dumbass.
is that who is that Tate? Is
That's
that
Andrew Tate. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Andrew, that's
yeah,
Andrew at his best.
yeah. And I got some friends. It's a struggle to be married.
Oh,
Right, right.
I love being married. Let me go on record right
Yeah,
now. I love being married to
yeah,
my
amen
queen.
to
I
that.
gotta,
Amen to
yeah,
that. Second that
let me
right
go on the
there.
record.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Are, are,
Hold
are,
on, let
are,
me
are
wash
are
my
you
back.
allowed to? Are you allowed to share pictures on here? Or no?
Oh, of course. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah, Brent, bring it up. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Bring
Well,
it up.
you got to open
So,
up the screen share.
No, no.
so
Can
the
you
next topic we have is
Yeah,
transitioning outside out the
yeah,
net. While we do that, while
yeah,
he's opening share screen.
Yeah, yeah. The next topic will be let me go here.
What you want?
Next
Transition
topic.
or you want to
Let's go
service?
into service connected disabilities. Let's talk about that. PTSD.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go after that to reduce military suicides. We need to talk about that.
So, do we want to go by percentages?
Bring it on, man. Bring it on.
All right. All
Let me
right.
let me start the music right here. So we are good to go, man. So we are good to go. So
Okay.
because now we're getting into the more. You still wanna send the picture? Can you change your screen? Can you replace your screen for the picture?
Oh yeah, it's still disabled.
JWALK. It says what?
I think you
Absolutely.
gotta disable the rights.
Yeah.
More.
Let me look at it right
Oh
now.
Jesus.
So I am not a professional, but we're only talking from our personal opinions as far as how we dealt with the VA
Okay, you got it.
and as far as filing claims.
Okay, you
I
got it now.
know
Go ahead now. Try.
the good part, the good
Okay.
point of PTSD as far as percentage is 70%. I've seen people with 100%. But when you go to 100% with PTSD, that's where it gets real mixy with working. And that's where you might get into the realm of 100%
Yes.
PTSD, and then you might not be able to work. So I have
I mean,
seen
that's
that, but
no,
I'm
no,
pulling it
that's
up. I'm
yeah,
pulling
yeah,
it up
that's
right now.
not true. I mean, I'm 100%.
PTSD.
Yeah,
Also
yeah,
talk on it.
yeah. Total and permanent. So you can work. Um, some people don't choose to work, but let me go back and it wasn't and speak about the qualifying. So you have to have a
Yeah.
qualifying event. So
Let me read you got the thing up. I'm trying to pull it up from the VA handbook.
So let me I have a little bit of experience when it comes to this. So
Okay, yeah.
let's break it down for the individuals out there who might not know what we're talking about. Okay, so PTSD, okay, as everybody knows it, us veterans we like to call it PTS. Just people just don't like to call the D just for some reason. Uh, so and that's fine. So what we're talking right now is the percentages of disability that you can get from the Veterans Affairs Office, and how those percentages can vary between one condition to another. PTSD being a condition, back pain another condition, broken leg or missing limb another condition. That's what J Walk is talking about right now.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
Right. So it depends on what you have, um, that allows you to work or not. So if you have, let's say, flight or fight, now or you have issues with in the workplace, if that's a part of your PTSD, then they're going to try to get you out of the workplace if you have violent episodes. So it depends on how you word it, and what your condition is, you know, because they ask you some weird questions. And if you just, you know, some people go in and yeah, I'm doing okay today, then go home and sit in front of the TV, in zombie land, or start drinking. I mean, so you really have to know what your symptoms are. A lot of people don't know what their symptoms are, and they mix them up. And it's not what I can tell you, it's not all this information. So PTSD is very personal to people, right? But to the doctors, it's a symptom, right? So you're in this box, right, or this lane, and that's how they categorize it. But a lot of people overshoot that or try to get out of the box. So you have to tell them exactly, you know, what they're asking you. Um, I had a guy. I'm still looking for this guy, right? you know, I had so much evidence. So my qualifying incident was I was in aviation. So we had a helicopter crash in the Mediterranean. So 4 guys got killed.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and so I was in Germany at the time, and it was a TDY. So we had to fly out there and help with the rescue, and it not the bodies per se, but we had to, when they recovered the aircraft, you know, so we had to guard the stuff. So I didn't pay no attention to it. So back then, 20, 25 years ago, all you got in terms of PTSD was to look at a date with the chaplain. He would come by, talk to you, and that was the extent of of the incident. And he prayed with you and such, but they had no strong mental health back then. Um, and then because when I came in, the sergeant was like, "Hey, look, you're going to go over there and do this. That's an order, and it's nothing else." Um, so from there, I started drinking. Um, I worked on one of the aircraft that had crashed. So you start thinking, hey, what was it? Something I did, or so you start going into this regression. Um, and then you start drinking because you think it's normal, but it's not normal. So, you just really gotta, basically go get help. So don't deny it, right? 'Cause, and I denied it for a lot of years, and that almost ruined my marriage, everything, you know. Um, I mean, it did a number on me. So then when I started talking about it, it you know by that time they had some symptoms and categories for it. But yeah, so I think every military soldier a male or female is walking around with PTSD. It's
So I have a small overview. This is off the what is this? The VA healthcare mental health. This is what they view as an overview as PTSD. Sometimes when you experience a traumatic event, a car accident, an IED blast, excuse me, military sexual trauma, or a death of a fellow soldier member, that moment can continue to bother you weeks, months, and even years later. That can mean reliving the event, constantly replaying it in your head. It can mean avoiding places or things that remind you of the experience. It can also mean nightmares, sleeplessness, or anxiety. You might feel numb or conversely help hyper aware of your surroundings. So I mean, if you guys are thinking or you guys are feeling those things, definitely get checked up, definitely get looked at. But there's actually two more paragraphs um, that fall under their overview, but I just wanted to read that right there. And also, let me read this right here too. Sometimes, or let me read the third one because it makes sense now. The symptoms and effects of post traumatic stress disorder, commonly known as PTSD, can disrupt your everyday life. People with PTSD sometimes withdraw from their family members and friends. They can find it hard to concentrate, startle easily, and lose interest in things they used to care about. Some may try to dull their feelings by misusing alcohol or drugs.
You know,
So just what you were talking
this is
about.
this is right. That's right on point, man. And this is what I want to say right here is that many people, many people don't seek treatment, don't seek help, uh, in regards to PTSD because they have this mentality that I am okay, everything is fine with me. I can still run 2 miles in 60 minutes, or I can do 50 push-ups. You have no idea how how much impact the brain can have in your body. You know, I do suffer from PTSD. And I got to tell you something. That thing will send you to sleep like that thing will put you in a state of mind that you have no idea. Of course, with years of treatment and medication
right.
and support is the major thing here.
Clutch.
I've been able to work. I've been able to listen to this because if you suffer from PTSD, you understand this. I've been able uh, to develop something called it's not resistance. It's when you get used to something. Um, it's in the we do it on the military all the time.
Resilience.
It's not resilience.
Come on,
It's
chat. Help us out.
it's like when you get numb for
Hmm.
something. It doesn't bother you anymore. It still's there. You know.
Oh, it's like a callus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The word will
Right.
come to me in a minute.
Yeah,
So I've been able to create like a blocker. You know that
yeah,
I know that I'm going
right,
through that. I know that my
right,
chest is breathing hard, but
Right.
my brain is trained is so adapted to this condition that I'm able
right,
to say I can go out with on my day, even
Yeah.
right,
though I'm still experiencing all all these symptoms in my body.
right. So you learn
Um,
to cope with it. It's called a
yes,
coping mechanism.
yes. So, I mean, and we do it a lot on the military,
Yep.
because first you are, and they put this on your brain from day one. You know, they put you that you got to run every day 2 miles. You got to do 100 push-ups for the males, and less for a little bit less for the females, but still, they give you these coping mechanisms, and then they put in your brain and in your body and in your mindset. There's something called um, it's fortitude. Which
Yeah,
what did I know about fortitude before I joined the military? Nothing. I knew
right,
nothing
yeah,
about fortitude because it's not just knowing the word and the meaning of the word. It's,
right,
it's, it's, it's being able to identify that you are utilizing this. That you have this tolerance. That's the word.
yeah,
So back going to PTSD, we have this tolerance. Okay, so you create this tolerance on your body, like when you get back pain. you still get that back pain that is a 7,
Right. Yeah.
but you still go out and do 2 miles, put your rucksack in your bag, and then
Right.
just keep on rocking, and then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
go, hey, laddie, daddy, daddy, daddy,
Right.
who wants to rumble? We do that shit, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
back's still on fire. And,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, yeah.
as soon as the cadence start going, and as soon
Yeah.
as your battle buddies they're supporting you, you got that tolerance, but at the same time, I mean, you keep going forward. And I gotta tell you, man, PTSD is one of the craziest things out there. And people, again, if you're watching this, I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you can jump.
Right.
If you can jump 10 feet high without a trampoline. I don't care if you. I mean, I don't care what. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. Haram! I don't care what you can do. What you think you can do right now? You better get yourself checked out. Okay?
Yeah, check out, man.
You-
Shut up, kid.
just get yourself checked out, make sure that you go to see a counselor. If you're
Yeah.
if you are in the military right now, do it.
Right.
If you're leaving the military, do it. And if you're going in to the military, you may want to check yourself. Okay?
might
You may
want
want to check yourself. You may want to check, make sure that everything is good before you go there, because
Right.
because once you go in, it's the circus, this the circus is being run by the same clowns. Okay, it's being ran by the same clowns since the 80s, since the 70s,
Right.
since 1700. And guess what? It's the same circus with different clowns. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
anyway. Sorry.
So because of that, that's a good segue. We can segue on to transitioning out the military. So, I did. Let me do a little bit. My transition out the military was a lot easier because of I watched Rick's videos. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I watched Rick's videos, and that was. But if I was to rely on the military actually preparing me for, making sure I get that 100%
Haram!
before I got out, you know, if I, VA home loan, learning how to do that,
Right.
learning the benefits of the states that you can go to, you know, thank God for everybody, but you definitely thank God for Rick, bro. I got to give you your props. Got to give you your props, bro. But that was my transition because I got out 2020. So I had great transition. I watched his video, and he showed me a little something that my commanders weren't showing me. My first sergeants weren't showing me
Right.
because they probably had hate. They probably was hating. They were
They
like,
know,
"Hold on,
they
you
know."
getting out?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting out." So definitely,
I got.
that was my
Let
transition.
me
What
let me
about
tell
yours,
you.
Rick?
Let me tell you something, man. And this is the part that gets the number one thing that you have to do when you transition, and is you have to change your mindset. I mean, you still need to be a soldier or an officer, NCO, you call it whatever, Marine, Airman. You have to continue with the mission, okay? But you have to transition your mind and your mindset into a mindset of I need to take care of myself for the rest of my life.
Repeat that.
Yeah.
You need to take care of yourself now while you're transitioning out, because this will determine how you will be able to take care of yourself and your family and your loved ones. Maybe you're single, you just don't know it, but you will get married, or
Right.
or may
Yeah.
you get married.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
this
right.
is how you're gonna transition out. And I'm telling you guys, I mean, your Chinook man, they do care. They do care about you. They know, oh, he's getting out. They do care, but guess what? They care more about the triple A's, the triple alpha. First
Talk
sergeant.
about it.
Oh, first sergeant. Report. How many you got? Oh, yeah, first sergeant. I got 2 that got in jail. I got 3 that got called by the police. I got 4 that are doing a PT. I got 15 on leave in North Korea, and I got 1 FTR. You know what the first sergeant gonna say? Who the fuck is FTR?
Yeah,
That's what he's gonna say.
Right.
That's what he's gonna say. You
Yeah.
know, because he just care. They just care about the triple alphas. I mean, you can call it. I mean, you can say whatever you want. You know, you can call it all these social media leadership that we have.
Right.
You know, left and right, showing
What's
the,
the triple alpha? What's the
triple alpha. It's a report that your first sergeant will look and will give the availability, accessibility, and it's gonna give you He's gonna tell you who's in that day and who's out on leave or whatever the case
Right.
may be. It's like a status report that goes to your battalion commander, brigade commander. It goes all the way to the
Right.
Department of the
And when
Army.
you med board, you go on that report
That's a loss.
as a loss, and
Yeah.
they don't like that.
They don't like
They
that.
don't like that.
They don't like that.
Especially if you've been they've given so much into you. They've given you schooling after that,
Right.
and you become a loss. Yeah. So you really have to take care of yourself, guys. You have to really focus on your life after the military because 6 months, 3 months down the line, especially when you start the med board or you start to transition, because Rick, I think you should give yourself a year.
Oh,
About
100%.
a year
100%.
when you know you're gonna transition. When you realize, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna hang up the boots. I'm not going back and forward with this. I'm not re-enlisting. Give yourself a year, guys. What do you think?
Let me tell you something more, and then hopefully somebody on the Department of the Army, Department of Defense is watching this video. Okay, I'm looking at you. Okay, Sergeant Major of the Army, send me an email ricky235@gmail.com. I promise you. Okay, I promise you that if we change this mentality of letting soldiers, airmen, whatever the case may be, transition out properly, we can reduce. We can listen to this. We can reduce the percentage of service members committing suicide. If that's not enough incentive to these people,
Yeah.
I don't know what to give you. Because if we can help these people to transition properly out of the military, if we can identify these guys, because some of them are not safe to be released back into the population, they're just not, and we need to deal with them. Because if you deploy with me 4 times, okay, if you went to Iraq and Afghanistan and you went crazy after this motor runs start coming down, which it can happen. That's Louis. Okay, Louis Johnson showing
Okay.
something.
Here, here. Let me go back. Let me stop the share. Yeah, I came up with the wrong
Okay,
screen.
okay.
But I want to share
Hey.
an article.
Okay,
Let me try this
put
again.
the link on the chat so people can
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, I can do that too.
on YouTube. Put the link on YouTube.
Let me see what screen.
A Nanatus Latrine is the word immune? No, it's
Hey, that's the Mama Dukes. Hey, what's up, Mom?
Oh.
Mama Dukes. What's up? What was the question?
Saber, great advocacy
Is the
for mental health,
word-
guys. Thank you so
Is
much.
the word immune?
Saber, immune.
Oh no.
That's when I was talking about
You thought the immune. Yeah. No.
yeah,
It's
the
not.
tolerance.
It's
Yeah.
not coming up, but that's okay. Let me.
Shout
yeah.
out to Saber. I see you out there. That's the wife.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wife.
Yeah, great advocacy. She said great advocacy for mental health, guys.
Amen.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you
yeah.
for the love. Appreciate you.
All right, so I'll just put it in the chat.
My wife is also a veteran, and I think last week I hear you. I think last week we were talking about women, but they also get looked over with mental health too. So
Yeah, that's something
I would
else.
love to have her. I have to talk to her, of course, and make sure. But I would love to have her on the channel.
Haram!
And, maybe she can talk about her experiences because she was in the military as well.
You don't do the command in your house? Because let me tell you something. Let me see.
That's
If
that's,
I
gotta-
command in my house, my wife, thee shall present herself now here.
I have to send up a whole bunch of memos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To request a presence, of course.
Okay.
But
But the word was tolerance. Okay.
tolerance.
Yeah, and we just mask tolerance with that we just mask our pain with tolerance, and then it sucks. It really sucks. We need to pay more attention to the chat, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta pull that.
But anyway, I was talking about something is that again, guys, if we can help, I mean, the same way that we spend all this money on civilians, bringing them into the military, giving them training, some of them even teaching them a second language, like in my case. If I was me coming from Puerto Rico, I don't speak enough English, they will send you to Lackland Air Force Base to English school until you can speak English, and then after that, then they send you to basic training, So why are we not doing the same thing with veterans on the way out? Why are we leaving our veterans? Because everybody thinks that after you've been in the military for more than a day, you're ready to conquer the world. In reality,
Right.
you don't.
You're not. You're not.
Yeah.
You know. And guess what? Employers, they might love to hire veterans, but
Yeah.
if you're not the top 5%, if you're not in the top 5%,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna hire you. They ain't gonna hire you.
Yeah.
At all.
They
At
know.
all.
They know.
Right.
They know. I mean, and it sucks, man. It really sucks. But I mean, DOD, give me a year, give me a program where I can implement a year transition out of the military, and I can give you before the following year. We can show numbers of less veterans committing suicide because we will
Eh,
send a better prepared individual into the
Right.
civilian workforce, into the civilian sector, even if the individual is just going to be there, retire. He just want to enjoy himself. We're gonna give them the tools necessary for them to not end up an alcoholic, a drug addict,
Right.
a homeless
Yeah.
veteran. Man,
Yep.
man, we can continue
But
going.
Talk
but you
about
know
it.
what? You know what, Rick? I think the screening should come before you join. And the minute they implement that, they're going to weed out a lot of people that just aren't mentally fit.
I
You
agree.
can be
I agree.
physically fit.
I agree.
Right.
But look at the
Yeah.
time that just happened. I mean, they were screening. People were getting out of jail time
Right.
because they said you join the military, you get out of jail time
Right.
because we
Right.
were at war. So I mean, I
Right.
think. Do you think they're going to be screening now? I think they will
I,
be.
well, I don't think that's. I think because of the the level of education you need and the
Mm,
technology has changed. I mean, if yeah, you can get a guy that goes in the infantry, but he still has to learn how to operate the weaponry that's
of
associated
course.
with infantry. So I mean, some guys are in jail because mental illness, lack of education, environment. So, do you really want to infuse them into the military and disrupt, the professional soldiers by letting the guy in because he's in jail? I mean, and that's the same for the mental health. I mean, it's a lot of people out there that are sick,
Hmm.
um, that are joining the military for other reasons than being a professional soldier. So
Correct. Correct.
um, I think the screening if they start there, then they'll cut down on the suicides. I was just reading an article where they killed another female out at Fort Hood, and
Are you
I,
serious?
huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. This was maybe I remember Gouline, but this was another
Vanessa,
young,
right?
yeah, 21 years old, and what and I asked myself, what make you would take someone's life, a female, because she rejected you. She didn't want to date you, she didn't want to talk to you, and you feel compelled to kill her for that reason.
That's
In
mental
the
health. Yeah. Yeah.
military.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and this is it probably was a soldier, soldier to soldier deal. And so you got a lot of that, you know. So I don't think it'll ever end. Um and not even with the segregation of men and women. Um but I do think the military is held responsible for that. If somebody dies other than a combat situation in the military, like a murder or something like that,
Oh
or
well.
if you're drinking, but that's that camaraderie, you know, so so that'll never end. So until they break that cycle and then start screening them pretty heavy, going into the military, you're gonna always have it.
So you think screening into the military needs to
You
happen,
correct,
and Rick believes if you give me a year on the way
right?
out,
Yeah,
that'll work. Um, it seems like both will work if it
yeah,
was a mentally sound person. So if it was a
Correct.
regular sounding soldier, give me a year. That's what we're talking about. So
Right.
right,
regular sounding
yeah,
soldiers, you and I, give
Right.
us a year. to transition out the military. I think that's the time, the minimum
Yeah.
that I
Right.
need
Right.
because I believe you have a couple of programs. You have the what is it? The internship program, right?
Correct. Yes.
And I
Yes.
think
You
that's
can.
six
Yeah.
months out.
Yeah.
Does the military veteran peer network program is that before you get out or after?
That is that's part of what we're doing right here. So there's many ways for people to get involved in these peer networks. What I wanted to share with everybody is that we need to find everybody, to include ourselves. We need to
Right.
find peer networks where we can share experiences. I mean, because and it's tough, guys. It's tough. Let me tell you, it's tough. Once you leave the military, I'm sorry, when and while you are in the military, even though we all think it's trash, every single military person can tell you, fuck, I hate it. But the camaraderie that we have, if you are in that
Yeah.
group who
Right.
is exceeding every expectations, both are great suggestions. Um, how do you say her name? Prideful vet.
Uh, oh, oh,
No,
oh,
no,
oh,
Natis. It was actually a
It's not Nanette. Nanette.
no Natis, no Natis.
Nanatus.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
Nanatus. Okay.
I think it was a. She was named. She was named after a saint.
Oh wow.
Yes, yes.
So we can
I'm
call it
surprised
Miss.
she put my her real name.
We can put Miss Herrera. May yeah.
Yes, Miss
Hey,
Herrera.
Miss
Miss
Herrera.
Herrera.
Amen. Miss Letran Herrera. But anyway, let's get back. I was saying, guys, that what I was saying.
So we were talking about both being a good suggestion about PTSD, and then we're talking about the peer group, military peer group network.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So doesn't matter if you are in the group of that's where I stop. If you're in the group of military guys who are doing the great and just getting promoted, getting your specialist and your sergeant or your second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, doesn't matter if you're in that group or if you're in the other group who's getting Article 15 and chapter out. There's doesn't matter where you are in the middle. There's always something called and this is gonna choke you guys. But we have great. But I mean, fantastic sense and pride. How you call it when we get together? Um,
Cohesion,
no, not.
I guess. That's what I was
Dang.
gonna say.
And I was
Cohesion.
thinking about it, but then I started looking at. I started looking at
esprit de corps, esprit de
Esprit de-
corps.
yeah,
Let's start. Let's okay. Collaboration.
yeah. We can call it.
Uh,
Yeah, we can call.
let's just start naming some collective stuff.
Somebody on the chat. Let's go.
Haram!
No. We have so much.
It's not camaraderie.
It is camaraderie.
Okay, that's what the word.
It is camaraderie. It is camaraderie. Yeah.
I was like, we passed that word three
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
already.
So we have. It doesn't matter where you are with the spectrum. The camaraderie levels is huge, man. I mean, if you get the guys who are exceeding, they are super together. If you talk to the guys who are always at the motor pool, hands on the pockets, I mean, smoking and talking on the cell phone, no hat, I mean, cursing, I mean, doing whatever. You know the camaraderie that those folks, we all have. And then let me tell you something. Let one of you guys go to the club and get jumped.
Oh no! Don't
Get
let-
one-
don't
get-
let-
What's gonna happen? Everybody's
we
gonna
all
be.
fight. We
It's
all fight.
crazy. You don't look. I mean, you don't look to the side. I mean, you can even let's say that I go out with Prideful Vet, his wife, my wife.
I
We're
got
in the
your back.
military, and then I see JWALK with his wife over there. He's not my friend, but I know he's in another unit.
Yeah, yeah.
I know he's in another unit. He has the fade. He has the dog tags. He has the dog tags on. Like some of those do. And then something happened over there. What's the thing? What Prideful Bet's gonna do to me? Hey Rick, I'm like
Hey,
what?
let's go.
What? Hey Rick,
Hey, man,
hold on.
get
What?
in
What
the
you want?
cab, huh?
What you want me to do? He's gonna say, get ready. As soon as he say get ready, I'll be like, Mom, call the Uber. Call the Uber.
Yeah, that's right.
Take his wife out with you. We be there. We be there.
You know,
We be
I
there.
catch up. Don't wait up.
Yeah. We're gonna take care of our loved one first, but
yeah,
it's on.
Gotta
That's
take
why
care.
they get in trouble. That's why we get in trouble.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm telling you, we throwing punches. Everybody.
yeah.
Nobody. Where he came from. That's why when you see the videos, sometimes you see the videos and you see one guy fighting, and there's like bystanders, and out of nowhere, it's one dude just like whack,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah, right.
well, what happened? And then you start looking and like, that motherfucker got some doctor, son.
Yeah,
Man, they're
You got
military.
some dog tags.
yeah.
I stay quiet. I don't say nothing in my family.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah, yeah.
no, man, fucking clowns. But I'm like, oh, they're military. Those fuckers are, they knew.
Yeah.
They knew. This has been cooking for half an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the last topic? We have to get out of here, man. We gotta play
That
some
was the
Call of
last
Duty.
topic. It was,
That was the last topic. Yeah.
That was the last topic.
Any final thoughts, guys?
Man, this was a good pod. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
it is.
Our flow is coming together. I love it.
Right,
I love it, man.
right. Yeah.
I need
Hold on, Mandalorian. Anybody been watching?
Yeah,
Mandalorian?
I've been watching. Yeah. You saw it, Lewis?
Ooh,
Yeah.
season eight.
It's I like last season better, right?
Oh.
This season, it's a lot of twists and turns. I want to see the Lord guy do more,
Oh, okay.
Jedi
Okay.
magic
Yeah.
and all that. But right now he's still in the kid phase, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, technically he's 50 years old
yeah.
or 100 or something. Oh, what? He bringing out the cowboy hat?
Oh,
He a
Texas,
Texan
baby.
now.
I'm Texan,
He's a
baby.
Texan now.
uh-oh. Yeah, hey, man.
Yeehaw, baby.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, but it's good for me. It's good for me. I'm gonna finish up on Ozark. Well, I'm gonna watch season 4.
are you on season 4 already?
I think no, season 3. My bad. I'm gonna watch season 3
Oh, okay.
with the wife. We love Ozark, man. That's our secret time.
Yeah.
That's our secret time. Put the children to bed, and we watch crazy people do crazy things.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, man. I got my man cave where, I want to watch the game. My wife, she's watching, I call it bubblegum shows. I'll sit back and watch a little bit of it with her, but when I watch TV, I like to be entertained, right? Right? So, we'll try to watch a movie once a week together,
That's good, man. That's
Yeah,
good.
but
Oh man.
but,
Bubblegum show.
Guys,
Oh,
I'm
hey.
grateful. I'm grateful for you guys, man. But we need to bring I sent some messages today
Yep.
to a couple females that I would love to have on the panel. 100%. Yes, we need the feminine touch here. Okay.
Okay.
I did message one of our previous co-hosts.
Hey, she's
no-
coming back.
And I'm not sure. I messaged
Might,
her,
we
so
might.
hopefully we can agree to the terms and conditions. Yeah, we definitely need. If you know about someone that might be able to computer savvy, who might be able to with a camera or something like that, that might be interested in doing this, let us know. And then yeah, guys, I think this is something that I will be doing it weekly. About this at this time. So hopefully, because this video, what we're doing it right now. We're talking, we're getting into the groove, like Prideful Bet talking about. But some veteran at some point is gonna watch this shit, man. And he's not gonna get fluff that is being pre-written just to sound clickbait and sound good. Subscribe to my channel. You don't have to subscribe to nothing. This is something that people will watch it. So hopefully somebody, let me take a look at it. And then they can relate to us, and then maybe give him one more day. So that's the goal, man. That's the goal. So because we need to stop. We need to reduce the amount of people who are committing suicide every fucking year. I mean, it's crazy, man. You know, for those who PMCS the home B for you, we got to do it for them.
We got to.
For them that printed the 1099 for the 5998 for you, the DA31, we got to do it for them.
Oh yeah, but why do you think? But before we go, why do you think these guys and gals want to commit suicide, want to end their life?
I mean,
Because go ahead.
one, they just want the pain to stop.
Okay,
Some want the pain to stop. Some don't know how to deal with the pain, and they
right,
think that's the only way it can stop,
right,
and they don't realize how temporary this pain is.
right,
So they look at a temporary pain and they think of it as a long-term problem, when in the actuality,
right,
it's just the devil messing with you.
right. Yeah,
But that's just me though. That's
right,
my point of view.
right. You know, I think it's, as far as the mental health go, right? I do a little part-time job, which I'll probably end soon. But it was a guy that came in there, right, doing a urinalysis,
No names.
and from DHS, Department of Human Services, because he had a family. He said, so I asked him, I said, man, I don't want to be personal. And if this is too personal, you don't have to answer this. But I asked him, I said, okay, you try to commit suicide. Any, any point along that way, did you want to live? Did you think you could fix the problem? And he said, no, I really wanted to die. And he said, if it wasn't for my friend catching me with I think he did a belt with the belt around his neck, he would have been out of there. And my point is, you know, is there any, help that they can get during that period? You know what I'm saying? That they want to end their life. I mean, I haven't even you know what I'm saying, begin to understand the depth of what he was saying when he said he didn't want to live. He had no other reason to live, but he had a wife, he had 4 kids, and you know, and he said the wife had something to do with it, and he just wasn't good enough for the wife and the kid. He couldn't provide, to the level that he wanted to, and so I'm still contemplating what he was saying. But when when you say you don't want to live at all costs, at no, you have no other reason to live.
It's just pressure too, man. Some
Yeah,
people don't want that pressure,
right,
because they were looked at as a leader, and now
right,
they feel inadequate. Now they feel
yeah,
that, it was very tough for me, being the leader
right,
and then not be able to run with your soldiers,
yeah, yeah,
because you're hurt. And it's not
right,
because you got hurt because of your own accord. It's hurt because of what the military did to you.
right,
And they put in a box of what a leader should be.
right,
This is what I think a leader should be. And that box is obviously, it's, like you said, these old
yeah,
regimes back in the
yeah,
1700s or whatever. They've been in command for so long.
right, yeah,
So it starts there too. But it's
yeah.
about expectation too.
Yeah, a lot of people, and I do this today too. We don't factor in the psychology of things.
Facts.
Yeah, the psychology of things is way over 50 or 70%. Doing the job is just 10%. You don't need no skill to do certain things like being on time. But being on time for a job is a psychological thing.
Yep.
you know, uh, Getting your work done. You don't need, there is no skill to that. It's just you going in, performing your job. But a lot of people, fall down when it comes to the psychology of life. You know, uh, that's my thoughts on it.
If you guys are out there, there's definitely a light. There's
Right.
definitely a light at the end of
That's
the
right.
tunnel. Is what he's saying. There's a light
Yeah.
at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
Let
Right.
me let
Right.
me let me. Are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you're good. You're
Yeah.
good.
What's going on? What's going?
Put
Oh,
your
here we
mic
go.
up a
Here we go.
little
Here we
bit
go. My bad. My bad. So, something that I want to add here, guys, is is about suicide. Is that not everybody that there's a few out there that commit suicides and they throw every single flag out there. Hey, I'm killing myself tomorrow. You know
Right.
that
Yeah.
does happen, but the biggest majority, okay, they live with the pain, very close to their chest, okay, and they come, and it's not a temporary thing.
Right.
When people start thinking about suicide, it's because they live with a constant pressure in their body, their back, their neck, the
Right.
balls, the
Yeah.
ass, the or
Right.
their mind, their brain.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
that guilt, that pressure is there. And then, because most people do this. Most people go talk to Prideful Vet, talk to RT, talk to JWALK. They talk to us, and for a minute or two, they watch the video like this. For
Right.
a minute or two, they get everything just they're able to relax. They're able
Right.
to put the feet up. They're able to enjoy themselves. Yeah, but as soon as those 15 minutes, half an hour, how long we been here? We've been here for 45
Yeah.
minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
As soon as the hour goes out, you still got 23 more hours where everything's coming back. Okay,
Right.
and this is the problem, guys. This is the problem. Okay, is that the problem is that not everybody out there is trained to identify these very subtle, very small details, very these clues, these
Right.
pointers that will tell you this guy might be, because we're
Yeah.
not with them 24/7. It's not the military. You're in the civilian sector.
Right.
Might be the case. May be. We have to pay attention, people. We
Yeah.
have to pay attention to our surroundings. We have to have an agreement to begin with. We have to have an agreement with our spouses.
Right.
Okay, most of us veterans, we own guns. Yeah, 100%. Amen. You better believe it.
especially in
Yeah,
Texas here.
yeah. Amen. So you gotta have gotta have an agreement with your spouse where a babe, you gotta tell them, hey babe, if I ever feel this way, I am going to give you one of my guns. I'm gonna ask you to put it away. Okay? If I do that to you, this is what I want you to do. I don't want you to tell me nothing. I don't want you to freak out, start screaming, call the 911. No, 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 no. I just want you to take all my guns, put on the safe, lock it, take the key away. You know, that could be like
Yeah.
that could be a thing to do. When while you are with your peers, talk to your peers and tell them, hey, you don't have to tell me
Yeah.
that you want to commit suicide, but and
Right.
these are conversations that we need to have.
Yeah.
You need to tell them, if you ever think about committing suicide or something like that, hey,
Yeah.
send me a message telling that you want to hang out or something. you know
Right. Yeah.
tell me, hey, tell me, come with a secret word or something. Come with some, give me the opportunity, and you got to. This is what you got to say to your. I mean, because I got people that have committed suicide, and this is based on
Mm.
experience and ideas that I have. You gotta talk to your people and tell them,
Yeah.
give me a chance.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then that doesn't apply only from them to you, but also to you to them. Also, let me give you a chance. If we ever come to this bullshit, we are
Yeah.
going to give each other a chance, because guess what, the least thing we can do is freaking say, hey, let's go find some help.
Yeah.
you know let's
Yeah.
just let's find some help. And then guess what, maybe after you find the help, maybe he's good for a year or so, and then he
Yeah.
committed suicide, or he or she, or something happened
Right.
2 years down the
Yeah.
road. You don't have to be all depressed and shit like that, like I used to be.
Yeah.
With my battle body, what happened with me is that I was happy, because I gave him 2 more years.
Yeah.
Just ask 2 years. Just sit down here for 5 minutes, looking at the TV, count the seconds. Just think about the amount of time that you gave that the extra individual, those extra parents to talk to them, the extra
Yeah.
wife to have. Just imagine. So we just need to have that. We just need to have those conversations.
Yeah.
And
But
support
the
each other.
thing, yeah. But the thing about suicide, that's the last thing somebody will remember about you. So you erased your whole life, you know, up until that point. I mean, You know, when you commit suicide, I think, you know, that's the last somebody will remember. And I feel that way also when people get cremated. You know, I don't believe in that. And to me, I mean, this is a selfish statement, but I believe that's like committing suicide. That's the last that somebody, you know, the last record that somebody had of you. Hey, the guy was cremated.
You
There's
don't like cremation? I don't feel good for
no, no,
yeah.
well, you know, and this is why. So my brother and my mom died within months of each other, right? So my brother chose to be cremated. So we didn't get a tombstone for him. So when his birthday or the day that he died comes up, there's no record of him. You know, it's only the obituary. But with my mom, she has a tombstone. I can go out there and visit it. You know, I can rejoice. You know, celebrate her life, both lives. But I have nothing to look at, to you know, to embrace. You know, the fact that and I could be wrong, and I would love to hear people's opinion on that. And you know, it might be flawed thinking, but that's how I feel about being cremated.
Let's make it a topic for next week. If you
Yeah,
guys
that
are
sounds like
available.
a good topic, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely have to talk about it because you know, yeah,
Right.
Because I feel different on that.
Yeah.
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 I feel
So.
very different on that.
I wanted to be put on a rocket, sent to space. You know, fucking for real. Yeah, put me in a rocket, send me to space. Fuck it. You know.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
the first Martian.
Be
Right.
the first day. Can you be the first person? I want to be the first person who is sent to space after his death. I mean, there's plenty of people.
You
There's
want to be
people.
the first dead person?
There's got to be plenty dead people in space. You know.
It gotta be.
I'm sorry to say that. You know, in my ignorance, but there's got to be a couple of people that are dead. I just want to be the first one who. I don't want to be on a casket. I don't want to be on none of that shit. But if they can say, if Elon Musk can put a Tesla in space. When I die, hey, we buy a Tesla,
Elon can
we
hook
buy
us
the
up.
Tesla, hook
Right.
it up on the thing, and send me.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
I agree.
Yeah.
So, hey, what are you guys watching this weekend, man? What are you guys doing this weekend? Let's do a health check. What are you guys doing this weekend?
I am going to be watching whatever my wife is watching right now. Yeah, probably playing some Call of Duty in a minute. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on Call of Duty.
hell
I think
man.
I'm gonna do that. I'm rocking
Okay.
some Call of Duty.
Yeah.
El, what's up?
I might be looking at. Well, I'm gonna do some studying. You know, I try to. I'm going in. I'm pivoting on some stuff. So, I'll probably be reading some books, watching a video or something. Yeah.
Is there a fight this weekend?
I
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I gotta double check. But that's it. That's it, man. We went through all the topics, man. We did a great job.
Yeah, thank you guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, today's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys celebrate? I don't see anybody wearing green.
No. No. They did a big celebration here in Colorado Springs last week. You know. Yeah. Huge thing. So.
We should also talk about holidays, how it hits different, especially in your older age.
Yeah.
How these holidays hit different. Like
Wow.
I just be waiting for the
yeah.
holidays that give me days off. That's it.
Yeah, day off. Yeah. Well, you know that can be both controversial and celebratorial.
I know, trust me, because I'm talking about. I'm looking at old Christopher Columbus over there.
Right, yeah. You know, yeah.
I'm coming your way, sir.
Yeah. So,
Juneteenth.
Yeah. So.
We definitely got to talk about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, JWALK. Thank you so much, Prideful Veteran, right here, guys. You know, we will see you guys next week.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys.
Peace, guys.
All right.
Take care of yourself. Your sister stay back there.
That's good, man. That's good. You playing tonight?
Oh, yeah. in hand. About to get on right now. Actually, I'm about to.
Okay, I'm gonna check with my wife, and I'll be there in a minute, bro.
All right.
All right, good night, man. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys been amazing. It's been a pleasure being here with you guys. Yeah. It's amazing. Happy St. Patrick's Day.